Dents. We're going to talk about a few of the issues that I'm having with the drag truck build. For those of you that don't know, we're building a 64 F100 drag truck, LS powered, power glide, 8.8 rear end. Got a Fat Man front suspension that I'm putting in. I know it's kind of an odd time to go live, so more likely there won't be very many people watching, but whatever. If you're here, hit the like button, please. The first thing I want to talk about, Rourke Ranch, what's up? Hey, Billy. How's everybody doing? So the first thing I want to talk about is, let me grab these wheels quick. Whoa. Uh-oh. I think I bent my tripod. That ain't no good. So, if you're looking at this big meat right here, this space between here is an inch and 7/16. So now, let me just move you over here. You didn't know this is the 8.8 rear end that I'm cleaning up and using. Hold on. Gotta get a little lower, maybe even lower than that. Yeah, you can kind of see it. So the width of that wheel is inch and 7/8. So I don't know how well you guys can see this, but tilt it down a little bit. So I got this lug nut set at 1 and 7/8, and I'm only getting about 1/4 inch of thread. And I don't think that is quite enough. What do you guys think? What's up? What's up? All right, Hunter, that's kind of funny. Hey, equipment maintenance. Sweet. So anyways, I think what I need to do is get longer studs. The studs that I pounded in to the front. Oh, that's another thing. So these studs are quite a bit longer. So it looks like we'll have enough grab on the lug nuts. But so this morning, I was planning on doing some welding, and then I knocked my tank over and busted the regulator. So I guess I won't be doing anything with that. I don't know if any of you guys know about front suspensions or not. This is considered a Mustang 2 front suspension. It's a Fat Man front suspension. The only thing that's weird is that the caliper is going to sit on the front. And then I had to do it, I'm going to mount the rack and pinion on the rear. Which seems backwards to me, so I don't know if they put the hubs on, the hub assembly or whatever on backwards. Because then it would move everything where it needs to be. 5/8 lug nuts or studs. Well, I pounded 1/2 inch in here. That's what would fit. But maybe I can get bigger ones for the rear. But so yeah, I was planning on welding all this in, and then I knocked my welder over. So that ain't gonna work. But for anybody that knows, it's gonna be manual steering. And that just seems like it's at the right angle, but it seems like it needs to get turned up. So I don't know if I can shim this thing so it brings it up or not. I don't know. So I'm gonna have to do some research on that. Then I was starting to mock up the 4-link suspension. I ordered some steel. So I'm gonna bump this up, go back, and go down. Everything looks like it's gonna work out great. I am going down just a little bit, but not too much. But then when I was doing this, like this mounts onto your rear diff on the back for your panhard bar. Well, it doesn't quite come out far enough so that I can clear the diff cover. Hey Adam, how's it going? It's kind of hard to show this stuff, but so this is supposed to get mounted like somewhere in here, and then it needs to go straight over to your frame, if it's level as possible at your ride height. But yeah, it doesn't. It's gonna hit the diff cover, so I'm gonna have to modify it to bring it out about an inch. So I don't know. Maybe what I'll do is just cut here, cut there, add my inch of material, and then I'll probably gusset it because this thing's gonna be doing some hard launches. Hopefully, we'll see. But, yeah, good times. Anybody want to check out the other hot rod? So, yeah, Max Speeding Rods sent me this whole kit. I'll have to modify this as well. This is where it's going to attach to the frame. So I'm thinking I'll probably maybe put it something like that, and then I'll have to frame this up. And then they sent me some pieces so that I can weld all this together or whatever, so it holds in tight to the frame. They sent me this. To be honest with you, there's two of them. I don't know what it's for. Any ideas? I know it's nice and powder coated, but yeah, I'm not sure what it's for. And it didn't come with any instructions either. Hey, David from Classic Car Revivals, what's happening? Just talking about the drag truck that's going to beat yours. Anybody that doesn't know, I will be racing him 4 titles sometime next spring/summer. Depends on when we actually get both of them together. I'm hoping to not be as busy this winter, so I should be able to knock a bunch of it out. But yeah, pretty beefy kit, nice and heavy. So the regulator that I ordered will be here sometime on Monday. So if all goes well, I should be home about 7 o'clock on Monday. Knock that out. But you know, the only other thing that maybe I could do is I don't know if they sell lug nuts that have a deeper shank than this, or whatever that you call it, because it just ain't quite enough. I don't know. Let me know in the comments, because I don't have the slightest idea. I purchased these from O'Reilly's, and the first one that I put on with the impact snapped it off flush. And then I call them and they're like, well, you're not supposed to use an impact. Well, it doesn't say that anywhere. Like, every lug nut I've ever put on, you know, if I had an impact, I was going to use it. But yeah, whatever. So yeah, I'm going to get back to cleaning that up. I got to finish cutting that bracket off. And I got to grind all this stuff off smooth. I am going to weld it right there on the seam where the shaft or whatever the axle part or whatever goes through. Because I've heard that if you really get on it, it'll actually twist. I don't want that to happen. And I got to scrape all this old crap off, and get it all nice and cleaned up. I don't know if I'm going to put new rotors on it or not. They're plenty thick. They're a little rusty, but we'll get it all cleaned up. I'm going to order some POR 15, lather everything up real nice. What else? I need to maybe turn this without dumping it. I'm assuming that is if you can see it, that's the wheel speed sensor. I'm assuming, or the speed sensor right there. I'm gonna try to make a blank off plate for that. I don't know what else to do with it. Yeah. That's about all we got crappening. Mikey Millie, you need one more sub? Hey, everybody go to his channel and subscribe. Alex Jones. I don't think so. You see his mental breakdown or whatever because they didn't let the Epstein stuff go. He is right about a lot of stuff though. So don't give him too much crap. But yeah, that's about all I got. Anybody that doesn't know, I got a Lodestar that I'm turning into a pickup. That's coming home. David should be here in like 2 weeks to grab that. And then he's gonna drop my pickup off in a trailer, and then we're gonna go grab the Lodestar. So, anyways, I think that's about all I got. Lots of stuff happening. Hopefully I'll have another video out soon. But I do have a ton of old stuff. I got, 3 different projects I've been working on, or was working on. So go check all that stuff out. Appreciate everybody for tuning in. Hit the like button, please. It really doesn't hurt. And if you don't like any of my videos, hit dislike and tell me why. Because that's how I make the channel better. So until next time, dreams don't work unless you do. I appreciate each and every one of you. Have a great day. Get out in the garage. Work on some stuff. Bye.